गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुपुरस्ताय मे गुरुविक्रमाय गेहप्रवराय गुरवे गुरगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाय ध्याय गुरुपुत्रमनिन्द्राग्रे गुरुमाकण्डकण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुत्वाय गन्धमत्ताय गोचयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
I now request Dr. K. Sagar, coordinator of this FDP, to take over the
Welcome to participants and resource person. Respected Principal Sir, Dr. G. Srinivasulu Sir, HOD Sir, Dr. K. Murali Sir, all HODs, participants, and all external participants and my dear students. Today, Narayana Engg CLG, NELLORE is organizing the 5-day faculty development program on its design thinking and innovation. Design thinking innovation is human-centered approach. It is design thinking and innovation. It needs to develop products, services, and processes. So to enrich our knowledge of interaction with our resource person, Dr. R. Gayatri Madam, Professor Rajlakshmi Engineering College. She is interaction with her to develop how to enrich our knowledge on these innovations and the designs, on services, products, and to utilize Madam's experiences in academics to develop the thinking, teaching, learning, and all. Is useful. Its development will be useful while we are teaching to the students. So please, everybody should concentrate on this 5 days faculty development program and increase your knowledge accordingly. Madam is a experienced person. She is having more experience on this field. So please try to get the more knowledge on this field. Thank you, sir. Make it success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Dr. K. Murali, HOD ECE and Convener of this FDP, to address the gathering.
Convener of event, Dr. K. Sagar, sir, Professor Department of ECE, our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. G. Srinivasulu Garu, and today's chief guest, Dr. R. Gayatri, Professor IUC Chennai, and HODs, faculty members, and external participants. A warm welcome to the 5-day FDP on design thinking and innovation. The motivates the FDP, as well as the title itself, the faculty development. And development comes of what? Now you are in a position to share the knowledge to the students in terms of technology. As you keep on talking about the upgradation of technology is concerned, in order to share knowledge with students, you are supposed to update yourself. You see, if you take even, let's say an app in a mobile phone, that won't work beyond 3 months. You are supposed to update. Like that, as being a teacher, it is our responsibility to update yourself. By keeping in mind, Narayana Engg NELLORE and EC department regularly conducting 2 FDPs every year in latest technologies, and a part of the 2 years going to conduct the FDP on design thinking and innovation. But see, as a student point of view, there is a huge gap between the academia and industry, as you all have to know. What industry is looking for? What academicians like us you are teaching to the students? You see, the design aspect is concerned, but there are 2 ways to design a system. Any system, that may not be electrical, may not be electronics, any system. There are 2 ways. One is design by analysis. Second one is design by synthesis. If you consider the analysis part is concerned, the system is given to you. We have to find response. Like being an easy student, like I got one example, find the step response of a first order system. Because system is given to you, you are supposed to find the response in particular input line. Whereas computer synthesis is concerned, it's a quite reverse. The response is given to you, you are supposed to find a system. If you see the scenario between the academia and industry, what industry is looking for? Industry is looking for synthesizer. They will give a task. You are supposed to design a system. Like may not be system like writing a program, what you call it is that they will give a response to you. We are supposed to develop a system something like that. Whereas we are unfortunate that whereas our academia is concerned, is the best of knowledge as far as EC is concerned. No one subject is working on teaching the synthesis part. Because we are all systems like we have 40 subjects like circuit analysis, control system, everything. If you say, if you take any system like DSP, SSP, what you call, all of them are category of analysis part. It's an unfortunate we are unable to motivate students towards the synthesis part. But the problem we face in the final years, while selecting the final project for the students, generally the students will come to us, they will ask you that, sir, which domain you are supposed to work on that, one aspect. That's like in 3-4 days back. Now student is coming, sir, today work on Arduino board, or microcontroller, or something like that they are asking. That should not be. They have to come with the idea. They have to look for solution. That's the project. Because the students is not aware of that, what the synthesis, what the analysis, what the industry is looking for, something like that. But that's why the university of AMTU become powerful to motivate students towards that, to reduce the gap in industries and academia. What the industry is looking for, industry is looking for synthesis part. Like now, as I mentioned, there will be a response. Problem statement, say, like in programming, there will be a task. We have to give solution for the task. But what is the procedure you want to adopt to solve the task? What guidelines you are supposed to follow to get the proper solution, proper in the sense which is accepted by most of the users, as simple as that. In this FDP, we are going to give the various steps of where to start, where to end. What are the in-between steps? Like to get the proper solution. But then this may not repose the content, which may not be for the academicians, even for the simple normal person also is very useful. The task may be a very simple task, like eating food also task. The proper eating, we may be that is very simple. But that also decides our health condition. Taking food is very speed, very slow, that also matters. But like that, the task may be very simple, but the task may be very complex. The approach you are adopting is a matter. Here you see the syllabus, I don't know how many of you got the syllabus. The syllabus is designed such a way that the student is complete of this course, the student is able to give the solution, that's proper solution as I mentioned, which is accepted most of users. Most accepted solution. For that, what the various steps more on that. I hope our today's program, today and tomorrow, will fulfill all the requirements. The students will enrich the knowledge and designing and innovation. I expect the same will be transferred to the students that may help for their career development. I hope this will help you a lot as a faculty point of view. I request all of you to pay attention to these 2 days. But today's section complete will be theory. Sometimes we will bore also. Of course, I know Madam will come up with very good examples because it is theory course. Maybe sometimes bore. But tomorrow, completely this hands-on experience. We are supposed to Madam is going to give us. We are supposed to implement practically. I hope we will enjoy these 2 days. All of us will learn the knowledge. We will transfer same to the students' point of view. And I would like to extend my thanks to management, our director sir, and the principal sir, all HODs, and our EC faculty members, who is giving support to conduct this workshop. And last but not least, our today's research person, my well-wisher, Dr. Gayatri Madam, accepting our invitation in spite of her busy schedule. Well, thank you very much. And once again, extend thanks to all the participants who are coming over long distance like Kadapa, Tirupati, Chittoor. I hope you will enjoy this FDP. And once again, thank to all the respective college managements, principals, respective HODs, sending the faculty members to every program. And thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request our Honorable Principal, Dr. G. Srinivasa Reddy Garu, to address the gathering.
Dr. R. Gayatri, Professor, Department of EC, Rajalakshmi College of Engineering, Chennai. Dr. K. Murali, HOD, EC, Dr. K. Sagar, Professor in EC, various head of the departments, deans, faculty from various engineering colleges, and also from our Narayana Engg CLG Guru, and our faculty, and other teaching and non-teaching staff. Good morning, all of you. First, I would like to welcome all of you to FDP on Design Thinking and Innovation, which is being organized by Department of ECE. I would like to thank Gayatri ma'am for attending this program in spite of our busy schedule. Thank you, madam. I would like to congratulate head of the department ECE, Sagar and faculty as well as students for organizing this program. So as all of you know that that means local engineering colleges have not adopted design thinking and innovation concepts in our colleges. But most of the premier engineering colleges, IITs and IITs have adopted this design thinking and innovation. So most of the innovative projects, innovative concepts are coming from the IITs and IITs only. If we are able to adopt design thinking innovation concepts in our colleges, So we can excel in innovation. So if you want to go for excelling in innovation, we have to adopt design thinking and innovation. If you are good at design thinking and innovation, so we can support our student community. Then our colleges will flourish in innovation. So that is the motto of design thinking and innovation subject included by AICT as well as university in curriculum. So I hope this program will help you in learning design thinking and innovation concepts. In turn, will help to the student community. So I thank all the participants coming over various places. I expect our patience. Thank you all of you. You know that I will say very few examples. One of the innovation is pill bag. It is from the Amazon. Pill bag in the sense, usually any old people, maybe their children may be going to the offices or maybe any business. So sometimes they may not be available in the home. So how they are going to consume the medicines? They don't know exactly. So at what time they have to use that one. So now Amazon is providing with, suppose you want to have prescription for 5 days. 5 days with 2 times, morning and evening. So how they want to consume. So there are 5 into 2, 10 packs. So Amazon will provide 10 packs of medicine. Then they can easily identify the pack. Then the time and date also mention day also. Time, day and then date also mention on that pack. Then they will easily identify. They can open that pack. They can consume that one. That is one of the idea by the student community only. So you do not imagine how the industries are spending lot of amount on the design thinking innovation. One of the example is Amazon has been spent $100 million on design thinking and innovation team. So recently they said that they got 301% ROI on design thinking and innovation project. You can imagine. So how the industries are taking importance for the design thinking and innovation. You can imagine simply one AC here. So you can go for reinventing of existing equipment also. So if you want to consume 1 unit per day or for 1 day, then you can imagine how much power you can save for 1 month or 1 year. For 1 year, I am saying. So you can work on how you are going to reinventing on the existing equipment also. So that is the research or design thinking innovation is going on the day-to-day market. I hope you will learn the concepts. Madam will explain in detail. So what are the basic concepts? How we can implement design thinking innovation concepts in our daily life also. So I hope deliberations of FDP will help you, all the teaching community as well as student community. Once again, I thank Gayatri ma'am for coming over and support of this initiative. Thank you, madam. So I thank Department of EC, faculty, and HOD for conducting this program. I would like to thank all head of the departments and teaching and non-teaching staff of our college for organizing this program and supporting the EC department. Thank you all of you. Thank you all.
Sir, thank you so much for your valuable address. It's my proud privilege to read the profile of our chief guest, Dr. R. Gayatri Garu, Professor EC, Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Chennai. Dr. R. Gayatri is having a vast experience of 24 plus years into teaching. She was awarded Ph.D. from Anna University in Digital Image Processing in 2018, completed F.D. in Communication Systems and B.Tech in ECE. She published more than 26 Scopus Index papers and more than 30 research papers in international conferences, attended more than 100 FDP's workshops, organized more than 150 FDP's conferences. She has her book chapters published for classification and regression algorithms, deep learning, generative AI, industrial production, and smart manufacturing. Dr. Gayatri has undertaken many responsibilities. She is the coordinator for Center of Design Thinking. She acted as rank and accuracy coordinator, designers consortium coordinator, foreign nations coordinator, professional society in charge, research and development program in charge. She guided more than 100 UG and 30 PG research projects. She is a life member of IETB, INAAR, IAENG. There are 2 patents filed by her: Smart Chatbot and Pulse Oximeter in November 2023. Healthcare System to Adaptive Business Intelligence and IoT on March 2023. Many grants have been received. She received funding from AICT scheme, Government of Tamil Nadu and DST Sir. Apart from these national honors, she does have multiple international awards as well. She received Best Paper Award at International Conference at Shinawatra University, Thailand. She was invited as the keynote speaker for ICIRT Thailand. She acted as a session chair at Malaysian University. She does have journal reviewership from elsewhere for microprocessors and microsystems. She received Bharati Kalavar Award by Government of Tamil Nadu. Apart from these academic excellences, Dr. Gayatri is fond of music. Her interest into singing made her to participate in several shows, live programs, and won many awards for music. She was awarded as the Voice of All Ladies, All India Radio, Tamil America. I am extremely grateful that I got a chance to read such an honorable profile of our today's chief guest, Dr. R. Gayatri Garu. Ma'am, we are eagerly waiting to hear from you. I request you to address the gathering.
Andariki Namaskaram. That is the only line I can tell in Telugu. Respectful Principal, Dr. Reddy. Respected Head of the Department, ECE, Dr. K. Murali, Professor of PC Department, Dr. Sagar Reddy, and various Head of the Departments, participants from various colleges, and professors from the own college, Narayana Engineering College, and I could find some students to UG and PG students. Very good morning to one and all present here. Very good morning. So that is the spirit. Thank you so much. So I see whenever we go as a chief guest or guest of honor or resource person to some other organization, we feel that okay, we are going to teach, we are going to train them. And maybe they might have known the concept, they might not have known. And after coming here, I came to know that there are so many experts in design thinking. Sir, principal explained a lot about design thinking, so I need not give you an introduction about what is design thinking. Even Head of the Department, Dr. K. Murali, explained what is design thinking. Thank you so much for taking forward. You made my portion easier, so I can move forward. Before actually starting, you are going to travel with me for these 2 days, today and tomorrow. You need to learn what is design thinking. Of course, as everybody said, design thinking is a human-centered approach and it is a non-linear process. We will learn why it is a non-linear process. I'm just going to give you a brief introduction about design thinking because the next 2 days we are going to learn everything in detail. I'm going to give you some 3 examples or 3 incidents. You all know about how Tata invented nano car. Anybody? You all know Tata invented nano car. How many of you know that kind of innovation exists? Good. Okay. And before that, when you call a product as innovation, when it becomes innovation, it should have 3 important things. First thing is, it should have creativity. Second thing is, it should have a novelty. And third thing is the implementation, proper implementation. When you join together, when everything put together, that is called innovation. Because the faculty development program itself is design thinking and innovation. So the innovation starts with your own creativity. The second thing is with the novelty, new idea. Novel is new idea. And the third thing is the implementation. So creativity along with the novelty when it comes to the implementation, that is called innovation. You know what is the very earlier profession of the world? What is the first profession of the world? Very ancient profession. hunting, right? The ancient profession is hunting. All our ancestors were hunters. They hunted. Then after that, the profession was, what was the worldwide profession? Slowly the hunting profession turned into, when the culture started developing. So it turned into, when the history, Harappa Mohenjo-daro history, when it started, it turned into agriculture. Then it started with business. Now we are living in the world, the era of the business. So starting with the hunting profession, then later the agriculture, now we are living in the era of business, right? So that kind of evolution, how it came, now we can connect all the three parameters. It started with the creativity first. And next is, what is the next I told? Novelty, new thing. And third one is implementation. If our ancestors thought that, okay, I'm very happy with the hunting profession because I'm getting food. I'm getting the entertainment and everything. So they stopped, and we would not have got that agriculture profession. Then later, we started with all those business. So you can connect any product, you can connect any business, anything with these three words, three things, three parameters. The one is the creativity, and the second is the novelty, and third one is the actual implementation into the real life. Now coming back to this Tata Nano car, once Tata went in his car, he saw a family, a small family, husband, wife and two children. They were riding in their two-wheeler. Then he saw why these people are suffering too much and riding in this two-wheeler vehicle. And somebody told, okay, they are economically they are very down, economically poor. They are not able to buy cars. So because that time the cars cost were so high. That time he thought. So now we can connect again. So the creativity comes into the picture. So he immediately called all his teams and he told, okay, I want to innovate a new car which can accommodate a small family. So you could have seen the Tata Nano, one of my slides you would see. It's very small and the cost is also small. It is for a very small family, not for 5 or 6, only for 4 members. Okay, husband, wife, father, mother and 2 children. So that is called innovation, right? And when you talk about design thinking and innovation, very, very important thing you have to keep in your mind, whether it is important, whether it is urgent, whether it is not important, whether it is urgent. There will be a square, I will show you that in my slide. So that you will have 4 boxes. All those 4 boxes will match with important, urgent. Important, not urgent. Urgent, not important and not urgent. So which one you will choose out of these 4? Which one you will give first priority? Important and urgent. Which one you will avoid? Not important and not urgent. Complete design thinking and innovation principles stand there. So we will have to think of not only our academics, not only our profession, and also our personal life, connecting to all these 4 boxes. I am sure you will be very, very successful. So there comes the need for learning design thinking and innovation. So now I really first of all I appreciate the management Narayana Engineering College and principal HOD for taking up this, for giving this opportunity to all of you, for taking up this faculty development program on design thinking and innovation. Because when you learn all these things as a teacher, you learn all the things as a student, then you give back everything to your students. Because all your students are going to, I hope this is in the curriculum of, for all the students, irrespective of the domains. Is it only for specific domains or for all the departments? All the departments. So that's good that the university has introduced for all the domains, because design thinking should be implemented, it can be implemented to all the domains, irrespective of what product we are going to develop. Okay? Earlier we had, before the invention of grinder, what we had, I do not know what you call in Telugu, we call in article in Murali in Tamil. So, no, it was only the bottom portion was, it will be standby, only that we will be rotating like that, right? Now, this portion is standby, the bottom portion is rotating after the invention of the grinder. Okay, now, has anybody heard about the dosa maker? You can just pour, there is one dosa maker. You can just pour the flour and you can just add whatever you wanted, and automatically it will just exactly like the dosage is coming out. So all these are the innovation. And how many of you know that the vessel cleaning machine is available? It is there, but we don't bring it back to our day-to-day life, but it is there. And 50 years back, we did not know if the robots will rule the world. Now we are experiencing. And you know, Elon Musk started developing the robot. It will come in which year it is coming out? 2026 it is coming for the human need. It is coming. The robot, new robot has come. Artificial intelligence, everything has been inbuilt. And how you would have seen the movie Engineering, that robot movie directed by Shankar, that has come true now. How many have you seen the news 2 days before? Elon Musk has invented and he has populated it in everything. So by the end of 2020, we are going to have this robot. So all these are the starting of the design thinking and innovation. So I request all of you to learn this design thinking and innovation concepts very carefully, and I'm sure none of my lectures will be boring. I make all my audience very attentive. It is going to be very, very interactive because it is not one to many. It should be 1 to 1 each, and it could be many to 1. That lies the success of this program. So it should be, I hope everybody is having your notepad and pen and everything, and we will have activities here and there. It will not be complete theory session. Okay, then and then we will have activities, because only through these activities we find the success of innovation. We find the success of design thinking, because for every phase we have some activities. Only through those activities you will learn what is the outcome of this phase and what is the outcome of design thinking principle. Then only you will be able to teach your students. And finally, you have to teach your students how they are going to do their final year project by applying this design thinking principle. Because you all know about the MT and NAP. Finally, what are they asking? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Mapping course outcomes, program specific outcomes, program educational objectives, everything. So what is the final outcome? You have to teach the students. If you learn the design thinking principle very properly, if you are able to disseminate the same thing to your students, then that lies the success of this program. So with these few words, once again, I thank the management, the principal, head of the department, the organizer, all the participants and other heads of the departments, various audience come over from various engineering colleges and the coordinators. Thank you so much for the great opportunity. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much for your inspiring speech, ma'am. Now we will have a small refreshment tea break. For all the participants and the dignitaries on the dais, please join us for the break.
Just running out,
Pads and pens.
And
Good. You have come prepared very well. Good. Fine. So once again, very good morning to all of you. Welcome you to the thought it is today only at the it's a faculty development program. So sorry that I put as workshop, but it's only this 2 days we are going to learn as a workshop. Workshop means theory as well as the hands-on training. So we are going to have that hands-on activities too. So better we can call it as 2 days faculty development program and 2 days workshop on design thinking and innovation. Are you all ready to learn new things? Yes, good. Some of the things may be new to you. Some of the things which we would have already learned, which we would have already experienced in our life, but we may not know. This is the principle of design thinking. This is the principle of innovation. We may not be knowing. But once we study once we learn the principles and concepts, then we come to know, oh, this is where we connect, this is how we connect in everything. Okay. And may I request all of you to be very interactive. Yes, you should not be learning 2 days or 5 days. They have called for a faculty development program. We have to be here. We have to be very attentive. It should not be like that. It should be like an interactive session, because I always feel that learning is a celebration. We have to learn with happiness, because that's our pride, right? So I may request all of you to have full attention with interaction. I can assure you that my session will be very interactive. The same way I would expect from you too. Yes? So from this? Yes. So what is this? I'm getting very less experience, very less response. Sorry, very less response. Next to me, please. Thank you. What is this? Zebra. Okay. Is there any idea why I have put this? There's a famous quote about zebra. Can anybody tell? Yeah? First of all, whether it is right or wrong, I'm not going to beat you. I'm not going to scold you. We have to open it. We can share whatever we think. That only the innovation has to start. So whether it is correct or not, we have to open it and we have to share everything. Any quotes do you remember about zebra? No idea? Okay, that is a famous quote called "Zebra never the stripes changes his stripes." Have you ever heard? Zebra never changes his stripes. Stripes means that small lines. So it is something related to the character and attitude of the people. That means the zebra never changes stripes. That means we cannot change anybody's character. Do you all agree? Yes. You cannot change the character of anybody, but you can change the attitude. You can change the attitude, you can change the behavior through this kind of forums, through this kind of faculty development programs and workshops. We have come here, this is no way related to our personal character. This is related to our professionalism. This is related to our professional development, related to our skill development. So you will be able to develop your professionalism skill by enhancing yourself in this 2 days program. Okay, with that, let me. I think this is pointer. Oh, I thought it's changing. So someone should be there to change. Okay. Right? My next question to all of you. How many of you are successful in your life? Please raise your hands. How many of you are successful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, when we see 1%, then second person, then third person. No? We have to think for ourselves. How many of you are successful? So I could see 5 people are successful. Okay. So let's think all about others. Have you all slept yesterday? Even now we hear only 4 responses. Everybody slept yesterday? Yes. Good. Everybody got up in the morning? Yes. Everybody is attending this program? Yes. Don't you feel that it's successful? We slept yesterday nicely. We got up today, and we are successfully attending this program. Yes. Each and every moment is very successful. the leader of Singapore, he used to say, you have to celebrate each and every small success. Every moment is very, very successful for you. So now you are all successfully attending this program. Now you can tell me how many of you are successful. Even now, some people are not raising your hands. Sir, is there any issue for you? I can help you. They are successful. Everybody? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let us start the program. These are the agenda, the different types of industries, product life cycle, innovative products, design thinking, innovative design and some case studies, types of design thinking approach and design thinking concepts. All these completely I will cover the 5-unit syllabus, but the syllabus coverage would be based on the university curriculum. And we are going to see everything, complete concept will be covered and complete all the contents will be covered, but it will be based on the design thinking principles because we have separate models. Some of you might be knowing design thinking models and design thinking phases are there. So we will go with that flow. At the end of the day, tomorrow evening, we will see that we will ensure that complete program is covered. So these are the agenda. I will share this PowerPoint after completing this. Next please. Next please. So this is the starting. We have agriculture sector, industry sector and service sector. So these are the different major sectors which are applying the design thinking principles. Okay. Actually later, as I told in my inaugural ceremony, we had earlier was the hunting, then started with the agriculture, then industry, then finally everything is connected with the service sector. So all these are, this is the first industry and then we will move to the service sector. Now can you take any particular business or any particular profession which is not involved in any of the three? It is not involved in any of the three. If you take any profession, any sector, it will fall under agriculture or it will fall under industry or it will fall under service sector. And what forum we are in? What sector we are in? Industry? We are serving the students, right? We are serving the student community. So we are falling under the service sector. So we have to learn this first in which category we are falling. Please. So these are some of the agriculture allied sectors. So you may be knowing all this. Agriculture starts with agriculture 1.2, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 and 5.0. Now all these, everything here, everything advanced with AI technology. Now you know many of the farms, many of the agriculture fields, we have deputed robots to count how many vegetables are there, how many leaves are there, and to detect the vegetable leaf disease defect identification. So many things are there. So all these things now we have made the complete life cycle of the agriculture and the allied sector towards the invention of the design thinking. These are the different types of industries: agriculture, textile, making industries, food product, construction, infrastructure, automobile, medical, home appliance, cosmetic, oil and gas, defense, telecommunication, chemical, earth movements, software industries, banking and insurance. These are the sectors who are very, very successful in implementing design thinking. We are going to see everything. The banking and insurance sector, transport, leather, health and fisheries sector. So all these sectors, because this is in your syllabus, one of the important topic in that syllabus. Next please. Next please. Next. Okay. So what are the various classification of the services? Whether it is the nature of the act, whether it could be tangible or intangible. And the recipient of the act would be the service directed for the people's bodies or the service directed at the physical possession. So if you come across this, what is the tangible action for the people's bodies? It could be healthcare. Yes, you all agree, healthcare, haircutting, the restaurant and the passenger transportation. Whereas if it is oriented with the physical possession, the freight transportation, the laundry and dry cleaner, other vending, care, some services. If it is an intangible, what do you mean by tangible and intangible? Yes, please. Yes?
They can't see and test the response.
Exactly. So if you can see that, so it could be tangible. Otherwise, it could be an intangible action. So in education, broadcasting, other information theaters, museum, physically it could be adaptive. Then the service directed at intangible assets, the banking, legal services, security and insurance. What is the process? So when do you call it's a process? So the process would be the series of steps and decisions. Not only series of steps, there should be a decision. After all the series of steps, you should give a conclusion for that. This is what we are implementing in design thinking, that we apply so many phases, we apply so many concepts, finally it should become a product. So series of steps with the decision. We'll be studying 5 different phases, and 5th phase will be developing a product. So you can connect everything with the concept of design thinking. We may not realize it. We may not realize it how it has come. But if you connect all this thing with the design thinking phases and principles, you will come to know, oh, this is how the product has been developed. Rather than simply finding the getting into a project, applying the design thinking concepts and principles will be more successful. Okay, next please. So the types of some of the type of products. There's a consumer product and industrial product. What are the consumer products? We can take some of consumer, it's not only eatables, any kind of the consumer products you can have is water, tea, coffee, some of these items, everything comes under the consumer product. It is bought by the final customer for the personal consumption. Then it is called the consumer product, right? For the personal consumption. What about the industrial products? It is bought for the processing or use of conducting a business. Of course, it is going to be utilized for the end user, of course, but it is not for the personal consumption. But here it is for the whole industry, but the end user is the people. Next. The product development life cycle, we call it as PDLC. It's one of the important topics, questions in design thinking. We call it as PDLC, product development life cycle. It starts with idea generation, right? Any project, any product, it starts with the idea, right? Without idea, we cannot implement. It starts with idea generation, then it's following it up with idea screening, concept development, then marketing strategy, designing it, prototype and testing. Finally, we have to implement. That is final launching to the society. Next. Some of the software development life cycle, we call it as SDLC, software development life cycle. We are going to write a coding. So we are going to develop a program coding. We are going to give some troubleshooting. So what you will do initially? It starts with ideation. Then what are the requirements? Because based on the client's requirement only we will be writing the program. So requirements. Then you will start with the design, development. So that comes the need for testing, that is troubleshooting. Okay, then development, finally maintain. Without maintenance, and we will not be able to give it to the customer, end user. Next. So these are the agile development. We start with the initial project, we integrate, we test each and every moment, we integrate with testing with the development cycle, we review, we feedback, and it will go to the next iteration. If necessary, we will get feedback from people, continuous visibility from clients, from the users, from the developers. We will get feedback from them. Then we go back with feedback. Whether it is approved, then release to the market. If it is not approved, again the process will be repeated. Next. Okay, different types of service industries. Yeah, there are some things. Next. Please make it full. There are product companies, then service companies. Come on. Previous. Please go to previous. Yeah. So different types of software industries. We have product companies, service companies. You know, Zoho, Apple, Cisco, Google Search, iPhone. Why they are called product companies? Any idea? They are giving only products. And service companies, why they are called service companies?
maintaining those data.
Maintenance, they are due to maintenance.
Maintenance, that's a good answer, but not exactly. Support the customers. Are they not supporting the customers? Accenture, TCS, Wipro, every company is developing solutions for the societal problems. Okay, let me ask you a question. You are buying an iPhone. Okay, it's an Apple product, right? Okay, so you take some pictures, you take some videos. You want to transfer it to other device. What do you need to do? Can you transfer message? If you have mail and other things, that's okay. You have an iPhone. Can you transfer all the video and any data present in iPhone? Can you transfer message? Like how I put in pen drive, I can get this data. If you have an Android phone, directly you can connect the cable. USB drive, you will be able to connect it. If you have an iPhone, what you have to do? You have to buy an iPhone. Am I right? Am I right? And you have to buy an Apple laptop. Am I right? So they are developing the connected products. That is the business strategy. So you can use the Apple product only with the Apple products, only with the other Apple products. That is the business strategy. I gave you one example. You can find out for all this Microsoft, Google. What Google is doing now. Earlier, now it was some of you who are in my age maybe knowing. Started with the Unix platform. Then it started with C++ platform, then Android came, now everything, the complete internet was turned to the Google. So whatever you put in Google, everything we are able to see, right? So now the development products, everything is dependent on the Google services, right? So they are product based. Like that, all these companies, Microsoft, Zoho, Cisco, are product based, and these are all the service based. They are involving customers. Of course, the products are there, but they are involving the customers, the selected customers. Like the Wipro is working for some banking, CTS is working for some insurance, Accenture is working for some passport seva, something like that, based on some services. They initially developed their projects and other things for the service-oriented things. Later, they have expanded it. That is the difference between the product companies and service companies. Next, please. So we are going to invention, the different inventions. Next. Okay. Please don't see all this. Please don't see. Look at me and tell me what was the greatest invention you feel in the world. Please don't see that. What is coming to your mind? Greatest invention. Do you have any other mind? No? Wheel. Transistor. Electricity. Fire. That's all. Nothing else is coming to your mind. The people who told fire and wheel, please give them a big hand. I said big hand. That means the clap should be louder. Okay. Always whenever you clap, you have to clap like this. Not. The clap should not be like this. This is called the gentleman clap. It should not be like this. You have to clap like this. You know why we have to clap like this? When this finger join together, we go to Pandichere, Arvigar Ashramam. This is the medicine. This is the medicine they are doing for not hearing. That's the best medicine for hearing. You clap like this, it will heal all your problems. So hereafter, if you are clapping, please, it is good for you and good for others because we are appreciating others, right? Can we have a big clap for those? Thank you. Thank you for everything. So the people who told fire and wheel, it was the greatest invention. The first greatest invention is fire, right? When they got this fire, then people's culture changed. They got wheel. That was the starting of all the inventions. The invention of fire changed people's life, and the invention of wheel changed the people's total history completely, turned into the new business. So, other than that, some of the things would not have been mentioned here. The www, it was emerging which year? Any guesses? 1997, 1996 to 1997, 1997. all this www. It was available in 1980s too, but came into full picture by late 90s. The World Wide Web was the computers. When we studied, people used to, teachers, professors used to take us to the computer room. You see, that is the computer. Now we are every day we are working with the computers, right? Computer, airplanes, okay, light bulb. Somebody told electricity, good. Appreciation to them also. Phonogram, telephone, steam engine, printing press, then the compass, and of course the paper. Invention of paper made a big revolution in the world. We all know how it was evolved. Right, next please. Next. So some of the inventions and innovations. Do you find the difference between invention and innovation? Is there any difference? Whatever the question I am asking, you can connect this picture and you can answer, because very simple. I am not asking you very big, difficult questions and all. You can see the picture and you can answer. Is there any difference between invention and innovation?
Invention is first time.
So is that? Yeah, invention is?
You bring out some concept, it is invention.
Okay.
You modify it and then do it is innovation.
Okay, any other answer?
Implementation.
Innovation is? Product. Right, good. I can take your answer too. The innovation is the idea. The invention is when the innovation is implemented. That is it is completed in full-fledgedly and it has become a product. That is invention. Okay? So we all know what kind of innovation is introduced. Innovation is the concept. Innovation is the concept, it's an idea, right? What kind of innovation is implemented and how these inventions are being created. Right? Next please. Next. So what do we develop the products? Of course, we all know for the users. You can see the slide and answer me. For the users, the end users are the users, the customers. When there is a demand, there comes the innovation. When there is a need for demand, automatically the people look for finding the innovation. Right? Next. Okay. So the critical thinking is very important because I told you the three parameters. Can you recall the three parameters? Can you all tell? First one? Only ladies are answering. First one is very good. Creativity, novelty, very good. Implementation. Yeah? Good audience. Good. Very good. We appreciate you all. So the first thing is creativity. For creativity, we need the critical thinking skills, right? The critical thinking skills. What are the critical thinking skills? It could be reasoning, problem solving, evaluating, decision making, and analyzing. This is what we teach our students for going for placement. To study critical thinking, soft skills, all those things. We teach our students. So this is very important. When you learn all these critical thinking skills, your creativity will be bloomed. Yes. Yeah. Please look into this picture. Where we lag every day. Every day where we lag. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are all doing this. Okay, this is not very ancient picture. This is not an old picture. If you think every day we are all doing. See this? The person is sitting on the tree and he is cutting this branch and he also, when he cut the branch, automatically the ladder he could not use the ladder. You can see here, without knowing that he wants to cut, he doesn't know that the very big this is going to harm him, but still he is using it. Why I am putting this picture? Professor?
I thought the building has been bad because of something else doing.
Sir, can you please come again?
Yesterday, 5-story building is collapsed.
Please let everybody listen.
Yesterday, 5-story building is collapsed in Andhra. For doing some drone work at nearby Sagar, nearby. 5-story building is collapsed.
Okay. See, so
It's an example for that.
example for this, sir. So, since you are all from Andhra Pradesh, you might be knowing what sir has told, right? So, this is what's happening. We do not know actually. We are doing it. Every day we are doing it. Each and every moment we are doing it without knowing that. We feel that I'm doing good. I'm a professor. I got this much of experience. I can do this and that. But every day, please remember, my dear friends, we are doing it without knowing it. Okay? But only when we get bad results, bad effects out of it, open-mindedness and problem-solving. Please, yeah. This is the analytical thinking, right? It's not critical thinking. This is the analytical thinking. Okay. When we see initially, we feel that oh, this is this much haze. I'm not able to find it out. Somewhere the solution is there. Where I have to enter, where I have to come out. We do not know. But if you apply the analytical skills, we will come to know that okay, that is the way here. Yeah, that's the way I can go here and there and there and there. So the brain is capturing, or brain is thinking, oh, in what way I can go, all these things. So when you use the analytical thinking skills, you will be able to find the way to come out. So like this, at every problem, you will be having a solution. You have to believe that. Only if you apply the critical thinking skills and the analytical skills, you will be able to find out the solution for the problem. Okay, next comes the lateral thinking. Okay, so I do not know how many of you know this. So why should I go? Why should I apply the analytical thinking skills? Why should I find a way like this? Because this is the entrance. Okay, this is the entrance. This is the way I have to go. Why I have to go for looking for the ways and other things, breaking my mind. Okay, all those things. This is the lateral thinking. Anyway, we need the solution, right? Have I ever mentioned you have to go like this? Anyway, we need the solution. So why can't I go like this? Start here and go like this. Lateral thinking. Okay. And have you ever heard this? Maybe some of the Tamil audience know very well. Is that the same movie is available in Telugu also? The very ancient story. Okay, actually, there is one character called Narada. He used to give fruit to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva has got two friends, Vinayaka and Lord Buddha. So he used to give food to give this fruit. Two friends are there. So they have had a test. Who is going around the world and who is coming first, they will receive the fruit because the fruit is very special. So the Lord Buddha went out and his vehicle called Pika. So he went and he roamed around the world and he came back. Before that, Lord Vinayaka told, the parents are our world. So parents are our world. So he just turned around the Lord Shiva and Lord Parvati and he received the fruit as a gift. That is lateral thinking. Okay. So there will be a solution for a problem. But we have to think in another way what it could be done as a test. Okay? And if it is satisfying the customer, it's okay. We can reach out. If the solution is good and if it is producing good results, the outcome is right, then we can go for that lateral thinking. The out-of-box thinking. Till now we are studying, yes sir? Out-of-box thinking, yes? Yes.
One is the FDP bonus, practice
lateral thinking
was popularized by FDP bonus.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Not only theory, we suggest how to practice.
Yes. Everything, it is not only theoretical. Everything, it is approached often through analysis, often through a lot of researches. Only finally the design thinking concepts and principles have been developed. So we have the out-of-box thinking also. So the problem may be new, the problem may be old and new. There will be some traditional methods to solve that problem. Then you need not follow that. If you have a separate algorithm to complete, separate algorithm to finish the problem, separate algorithm to implement the solution, then you can go for that. Okay, out-of-box thinking. Fine. Now we can now think of it. A well is in the shape of square. It has got coconut tree in each of its corners. Okay. So this is each of its corners. Coconut trees are there. You want to expand the well. Okay. You want to expand the well. Expand the boundary of the well without cutting the tree. Any idea? Any idea? Because we have around 4 coconut trees are there. I want to expand the boundary of the well.
We can choose some other place and we can construct a
Not in the same place. I will not give that much relaxation to you because it comes under critical thinking, out-of-box thinking, lateral thinking, everything. This is what I told. We have solution. We have solution, but we have to think out of box. We have solution. That is, you may give. If I give one solution, you may or you may not agree because you may having any one such solution. The next slide I will give, yes? Shift the trees. How, sir? Like with the latest technologies. Okay. So without this, I have mentioned without cutting the tree, without touching the trees, without disturbing the trees. Okay? Exactly. He got the answer. Okay? Can check. Right? I just want to expand the boundary, right? Without disturbing the trees, without cutting the trees. Now you can check here. You can check here the coconut trees are as such. We can expand the boundary. This is so because we might not have got the solution. We will be thinking that okay, it is in square shape or it is in this shape. How can I do that? How can I do that? We will not come out of that. Okay, so we have to think laterally. We have to think out of box in such cases. Good? Okay. Now, actually we are starting design thinking. What is design thinking? Okay, now so we had an inaugural session. Till now, I have given you some introduction about design thinking. I want one sample. What is design thinking? Whether it is right or wrong, don't worry. It should not be like our students. This is an open forum, and I'm not going to think bad about you all. Okay? I will spread only the positive things. I spread only the good things. Okay? Let us suppress all the negative other things. So don't worry about whether my answer will be wrong in front of everybody. Will be thinking bad. No. When you think like that, the innovation will not come. If you think that somebody is going to oppose us, if somebody is going to think bad about us, the innovation will not come. Please remember, my dear friends. You have to speak out, you have to check. So now my question is, what is design thinking? Anybody? One from this side, one from this side. Or any two. I am not discriminating between male and female. Any two samples. Anyone? If I ask anyone, no one will come. So that is the strategy of the audience. Anyone? No. Let others speak. Let this person speak. No one will come. I could not see who is that. Yeah, yes, sir. Thinking something new. Okay, good. Yes, from this side or anybody else. From the back, I hear some answer. Sir? Problem solving. Could please give them a big hand? Big hand. Very big hand. Okay, because when we clap, it is good for us. Two positive things. One thing is, it is good for us. I told you, when you clap, when you join your fingers, automatically our hearing ability is increasing. After 45 years, surely we are all going to experience it. Okay, our fathers experienced it 75 years. He started experiencing 45 years itself. Okay, so it is good for us. Second thing is your clapping will appreciate others. The clapping will make others, okay, the people who answer, oh, I am being appreciated. Okay, give them a big clap. Okay. Good, thank you. So design thinking, we told something is new, the problem solving, of course, everything is joined together, involve everything together. It is an innovation process. You all agree? Yes? Yes. I am getting very small yes. Can I get a big yes? Yes. It is an innovation process centered around the understanding of specific needs. Yes or no? The specific needs. That is important because based on the specific need, specific demand, then only we develop some problem statement and we develop some solution, right? Specific needs of the users, okay, of the users or clients. Giving solution to us, what is the final outcome? New product or new service, or it could be a new process. This is the standardized definition for design thinking, but it is not restricted with this. If you understand the concepts and principles, you can develop your own definition for design thinking and you can find it later. The people who attended this faculty development program have got a new patent on design thinking. That's good. I will also be very proud of you. So, it is standardized one, but you need not follow this as such. If you understand the concept, you can develop your own definition for design thinking. Right? Yeah. Someone can tell what is the definition for design thinking? It is a first one. It is an innovation process centered about yes, user needs for A product, service or a process. That's all. Give a big clap to all of you. Good. So very good definition you have all learned, right? So all the four things. Good. Fine. So now we're removing the pain points of the existing product or services available in the user. So something will disturbing us. We'll remove that and we go for the new product. Okay. Fine. So as the Tim Brown, the CEO of IDEO, the famous design thinking principle of his work, the Tim Brown said design thinking is the human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the business quality to integrate the needs of the people, the possibility of technology and the requirements of the business success. Now I told you the design thinking definition is not restricted to that. Now we all agree to this is another definition, but it pinpoints all the important things what we have seen in the earlier definition, right? Right? It has got the people, the need, the technology and the requirements, and what is the final end? Final end is the business success. Okay. The design thinking and the design thinking process, of course, we have in the innovation. Whenever you go for an innovation, you should check three things. Okay, like how we saw what is the novelty. Here, we have to check whether it is desirable or not. And no one needs, why do you go for that? No one needs, there is no demand for that. Why do we unnecessarily waste our time and energy and our resources? So there should be some desirability. And it should be feasible, should be able to, you will be able to find it, you will be able to implement it, feasibility. The last one is viability, it should be viable to check on the processes. So these three things are very, very important for an innovation. What are they? Desirability, feasibility and viability. So when all these three things are met, then you can go for the innovation. Okay, right. And what all the designers need? We are going to see so many standard models we are going to study. In these models, we will be studying a Stanford model. The Stanford business model is the most successful model. We have IBM model, AAA model, different models that we will see in the next slide. In that Stanford model is very, very important, very standardized, but we have five phases. The first phase is empathize, define, ideate, prototype and testing. These five models we are going to study in detail. Okay, and the Sagar development program is going to guide you. How are you going to choose one particular problem statement? How are you going to provide a solution and how are you going to implement? So we will be studying this in detail in the forthcoming sessions. Okay, so this also we learned design innovation, desirable or usable, that comes under the human value, and viable, of course, it will include the business strategy, and feasible with the technology as to go. Okay, the design thinking, we have to look at whole brain. If you have studied biology or if you have attended some of the other faculty development programs, you will be thinking, oh, this is responsible for left brain, is responsible for this, right brain is responsible for this. Now, for the design thinking, we have to use our whole brain. Okay, people may think use your brain for this, for apply this. People used to say as a fun. So now we have to use our left brain and right brain for critical thinking and rational thoughts, logical thoughts, scientific thinking, everything. The left brain is very, very important. The right brain, of course, the creative thinking. This is critical thinking and this is creative thinking. Okay, there is a difference between creative and critical. Imagination, concept forming, concept exploration, then thinking. For all these, the right brain is very, very important. Okay, so we have to use, when you combine all these things, all these thinking together, then there comes the need for completing the design thinking process. Okay? Like, what are the benefits of design thinking? What are the benefits? Of course, you find some innovative, desirable, never thought before solutions for the customers, and think of a person in the everyday life and all of their interactions with a variety of products. Of course, finally we are going to deal with the products. What is the outcomes of the design thinking project? Okay, it could be a new product or it could be a new service. It could be a new process. And it could be an innovative product. What's the difference between new product and innovative product? That's what we read. The innovation and invention. Okay. Of course, innovative services. Of course, innovative products. So day-to-day life, you would have seen so many products, you see so many products which we are using in our house appliances for generally, we use this is all for entertainment purpose, this is all for basic day-to-day life, see everything. Who decides the human needs? Who decides the human needs? Any answer? Any idea? Any answer? You can tell that you decide. I decide. Human
itself.
Human only. Okay. Other than this, any other answer? Need. Okay. Necessity. Because necessity is the mother of invention. We have studied in our schools. When the crow taking a stone and drinking the water, the moral of the story is necessity is the mother of invention. Okay. Right answer. Okay. Let's see. Exactly, the common people or the business people, right? They are deciding the human needs. Are we using the needed items or available items? Are we using the needed items or available items? Okay, I am going to supermarket. I wanted to buy double red paste. Okay, I am using only that. So I am going there. Should I look for only the double red paste because I need that immediately? If it is not there, what will I do? Available. So most of the time, we are using the available items. Only when it is only the available items are we are using. Only when it is manufactured and it comes to the market, then we go for the needed items, right? Developing the user. So our aim is to develop the user needs. Okay, when it is not available, we only go for the available items. So the design thinking concentrates on developing the product, developing the service which is based on the user needs. That is the first and final motive of design thinking. Okay, that's why it is called human-centric approach. Why they are calling design thinking? The first definition is a human-centric approach. Human-centric approach. Okay, right. Practical benefits of design thinking on innovation in business strategy. Okay. We all might have known how might we, how are we going to do, how might we, all those things. Okay? So, any idea what I am going to tell? It's a picture of the passengers in flight. Okay. So, why and why not? Please explain why. This is an example for design innovation. Does it fit out three criteria of design innovation? What are the three design innovations? No, that is for general innovation. For design thinking, I told three. Yes? Desirability, feasibility, and viability. Does it satisfy all of these things? So very earlier, the flight house seating arrangement was very crucial. Then later they saw, okay, it is very crucial, very congested. Then they started, earlier the business class was not there. If you read the history of the flights and all, it was not there. Then they thought, okay, they can give some concession. Concession doesn't concession of people sitting or a kind of specification, a kind of feasibility, a kind of facility we can give it to the passengers. Then they started the business class. Then they divided into the economic class and business class. Okay? This is the example for the business class. Maybe a little bit amount it could be added more. Okay? So this is an innovation. Don't you think it's an innovation? Yes? Does it speak the principle of design thinking? Yes, that comes the need for the human need or the business need. Is it satisfying the desirability? I want to travel only in business class. So it is a desirability. It is feasible? Yes. It is viable? Yes, of course. So this is the best example for the design thinking. Okay. What did it take to invent these products? earlier the wearing dhotis and wearing other things. Now the velcros have come. The people who don't want to waste their time, people who doesn't know, do not know. So the velcro has come. So with an ordered service, the bottle opener has come and the cockle burst and the hydraulic barbie chair, everything has come. The foot key and the velcro. These are all look other solved. I think already everybody would have solved. But it is not solved completely. Later all these inventions came. So we need to know this important things. Observe, think and develop. Okay. You all have the notepad with you. Now I may request all of you very soon after half an hour we are going to divide into various teams. Before that I want this individual task. Now for the observation, all of you, please I am giving you 1 minute of just 1 minute of time. Please observe this room and write whatever you have. I am not going to tell you have to write this and that. It is open to all of you. Okay, observe this room and write whatever you want. The time starts now. You have 1 minute of time. Did you all get? Observe this room. Write. I want every one of you write. Every one of you to write. Observe this room and write. Anything is more? Please stop. So, can I check anyone, sir? Sir, have you written? No, sir. Is it very difficult? Is it very difficult, sir? Oh, okay. Arrangement is good. Okay. So, sir has not complete how this whole arrangement is. Okay, good, sir. No worries, sir. Don't worry. Sir has written AC, new AC. Now AC or new AC, sir? Oh, okay. Without people, no AC. Okay, good. Without people, the AC should not be switched on or low AC. With people, the AC should, the temperature should be minimum. Okay. Then, okay. Sir has found out one problem statement and he has completed the package development program. Please give us a big hand because he had our aim is to identify a problem statement and give a good solution. He has identified one problem statement, that's how the AC should be. These are without people. And he is giving a solution that there should be an automatic sensor so that the temperature can be increased or decreased. Very good, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Madam, can I see yours? Thank you. Actually, this is what I wanted. Madam has written so many products and devices, projector, banner, podium, mic, people, chat, AC, lights, windows and doors. Excellent, madam. Good. Please give us a good hand. Can we see some more from madam? No, madam. Why, madam? Any difficulty? Okay, madam. Oh, during the economic session, there were so many water bottles on the tires. No, madam, I observed everything. counted. Okay, and we can be able to use for multi-purpose. Okay, we can dance, we can sing, we can use for seminar, workshop, everything, or any other project context. Okay, we can convert into, oh, this could be converted into smart. That is your suggestion, that is your solution.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good. Please give sir a very big hand. Good. Thank you all for the great response. Other than that, somebody would have written any innovative thing, any other thing you have written. Sir, yes sir. Sir, chat pad for all the chats. Okay, good. So you have how to write the chat pads there. AC, segregation of seats. Oh, this one or which one, sir? Oh, okay. Why is this chat voice? Can you open it? Oh, it is not, which is damaged. Okay. Segregation of seats, curtains, podium, and dais. Okay, sir has written on this. Sir? Projector with my hand mic, collar mic as well as collar mic. Good observation. Thank you, sir. Please give a big hand to sir. Thank you. So why this one I asked you all to write? I didn't tell you anything. If I told you need to write some products, write some devices, you all would have written only the products, right? But I didn't tell you. I gave you only the scenario. But somebody started writing the podium and other things, projector, mic, water bottle, stands, everything, ACs and everything is good. Somebody started writing, oh, madam would have asked for some problem and some solution. So some of you have written what is the problem in this part and how it could be changed. And some of you have written, okay, how this all could be utilized. So these kind of different thinking, everything will be involved only by this observation. Next. Yeah, only by this observation. So the observation is very, very important in design. When you observe, you will find new products, you will find new designs, you will find new ideas. So observation is very, very important. That is what you have to learn. The next is thinking, and the later one is development. So all whatever may be the phase, any model, any design thinking model you can choose. But everything will come under these three: observe, think, and develop. Okay? So in the thinking, this one you can tell your students too. There is a famous term, innovative teaching methodology called the TPS. How many of you know? TPS. Anyone knows it? Knows the TPS. Okay, it is think, pair, share. TPS is think, pair, share. Please note it down. It will be very useful for you when you teach TPS, think, pair, share. First session you can ask, the first phase you can ask the students to think. You pose some question. You ask them to think well without discussing others. Because you all agree with me, when you think only the invention will come. When you think, if you copy someone, if you discuss with someone, idea will not come. You have to think on your own. It may be very absurd, it may be very silly. Don't worry. But you have to think on your own. When you start thinking on your own, the innovation will come, the new idea will come. So the first phase is think in TPS. You ask the students to think on their own. Ask them to write, register in their notes. Then you go for the second phase, pair. You ask them to discuss with their neighbors. Discuss with the neighbors, pairing with neighboring person. Discuss their ideas. Okay, what he has written, what he has written. Then you go for the third phase, share. Share with everybody. You take two pair, one pair, and inform. You propagate the information to everyone. Discuss in the forum. So that TPS is very, very important, and that will change the new, that will create new ideas, and that will make the students to think innovatively. Right. So this was the earlier cafe. Most of you would have seen. Okay, when I have to give break, any organizer is available. When I have to give the break, what is the lunch time here? 12:40. Okay, before that we will do one more activity, and you can answer. Again, I am telling, even if it is very silly or absurd, don't worry. Please answer my question. Okay, because you are learning now. You are going to teach your students. So when we think on our own, then only we will be able to tell the same thing to our students. Okay, now earlier, this was the winter camp, right? Now later, how it is changed? Exactly. It has changed like this. Do you know what was there inside? Before coming to this, before we prepared this slide 8 years before. Before this, we analyzed because every slide, each and every slide, before we put, we analyzed so many things. We spent half an hour to 45 minutes to prepare a single slide. So that I can deliver to my audience with so much of confidence. I do a lot of research in that. When we took this open it, there's nothing inside. It is only small string with some cotton. You all may be knowing. So people identify that instead of covering the whole face, the whole head, just they can close this clear thing alone. This is an innovation, right? Oh yeah, you should wear this. This is called monkey pulla, right? They used to call this monkey pulla, monkey cap, something like that. So it's not that fashion, not only the fashion, what is needed, what is really needed. That is very important, right? Invention and design. The ketchup bottle, as earlier, most of us would have used. How it has been changed now? Has been changed like this because when we had it earlier, you may be using a small spoon or small thing, or you will have to turn top to bottom. Then the last piece should not be, that will not come. It will stick to the bottom. Instead, if you use this, you have to push from the place. So you'll be able to utilize completely without wasting anything. And later, it has been turned into the fashion. Right? This is all innovation. Right? Okay, laptop charger. I want one good answer for this. Okay, the laptop charger, what would be the difference between these two? Do you find the difference between these two? How many of you have used this? Still using it. Still maybe using it. Toshiba laptop and still using this alone. Now, how many of you know that all these latest adapters and chargers are coming like this? You all agree? Coming like this. So what is the difference between these two? What is the invention in that? What is the innovation? This is the invention. What is the innovation in that? Pin shape. Changing the pin shape. I think the pin shape is the same. The round, like, same way. Sir, I am not madam. Sir?
Consumption of power will be.
Power consumption, okay. So, right.
Size is also reduced.
Size is reduced, madam.
Short circuit.
Short circuit. I'm getting so many ideas. That's good. I want to only I'm going to tell that answer only, but I'm getting so many good answers. Good, sir.
Now, why is it meant for a period of that which is
then I should have asked you last.
Power cut.
Exactly. All answers, sir. All the answers, please give everybody a big clap. All answers. Thank you so much, sir, madam. All the answers. See here, when you put the charger into that power place, automatically started bending. That wire started bending. After sometimes, 6 months or 8 months, the outer layer started getting damaged. Instead, you are bending. I myself bent and developed a new product, and they have given the see. This has been bent. Have you seen? This has been bent here. So you can 90 degree. You can place the charger hole, and the wire is not bending. It is long lasting. So the final outcome is long lasting. That comes the innovation. This is how we have to think. This is how we have to think. What is the need? What is the pinpoint in the existing technology? Which one is threatening us? Then you have to remove. When you go for a project proposal, you go for what is the existing technology. Then I have modified this, I have developed the new thing. This is how we have to think. So water bottles. Okay. So this was the traditional one. Okay. Instead, I can go for this kind of flat one. If you have this kind of small thing inside, so it will make you place in everything. And another thing is looking attractive. Okay, compared to this is looking attractive, and this also maybe looking attractive. The capacity is increased. So each and every pair will have different innovation based on it. So designing of pen. So what is the drawback in this? We all might have used when we were in schools. We all have used pen. Still, yeah, good sir. Still we are using pen. Still I am using the hero pen. How many of you use the hero pen and all? We have to make ink, editing ink like this by pressing a small bar in it. So in that, what is the drawback? Ink will spread here and there. When we are keeping in our pocket, the ink will spread, and ink will sometimes it will get over, and we have to go for that. There are some drawbacks. So instead later, different pens came, then the Reynolds, everything came. You can buy for 2 rupees. So that time and it was for 50 paise or 60 paise, 1 rupee. You can get it, once it is over, you can throw it away. You can get a new pen. Kind of innovation, right? Okay, vegetable cutters. Okay, what is the drawback in it? It may cut the hands. Okay, whether it is working properly or not. Okay, whatever you use, then we have to be very careful. Okay, I'm not telling you that the other things which I'm going to show it is not going to damage. But still, in a safer way, in a better and safer way. So, different possible things. Okay, you can fold like this, you can peel off. Okay, now this new innovation comes. You keep the fruit, it will rotate, it will give everything, and it can be very safe. Innovation in watches, okay, the traditional kind of watches. Then later, okay, this is a manual key, right? If it is not working properly, you have to roll it, you have to remove the watch, okay? Then you have to just peel it away, yeah, pull it away, and you have to adjust manual key and automatic key. Then there comes the need for digital watch, and now we are using the smartwatch. The wheel, ignition. Now how many of us are using this kick-starting? Mostly gents will be using the kick-start. Now everybody turn into the auto start. Okay. Display screens. It has been folded, and you can put us in latest waiting superstar Rajina movie. It is like this kind of folding and removing. Now the latest innovation could be like this, right? Walking sticks, different types of walking sticks. Let's see. Package covers. Okay, what is the innovation in this? Yes? Some attraction, a business strategy. You see, 25% extra free, but it will be there, same will be there. When you see 25% extra, people will be part of it and will go for that. And here, 25% extra, okay, 25% extra, 25% extra. Kind of business strategy, making the people showing that, okay, the demand is there. Okay. Designing of two-wheeler stands was like that. And see, different types of two-wheeler stands. Fine. Some taxi systems, we used auto, then taxi. Okay, now we have Uber and Ola. Okay, now we have got Ola bike, Uber bike, and everything. Fine. So the different types of models. Okay, some goods vehicles, it has been changed like this to transportation system. Okay, fine. So we are going to end the session 1 now. Okay. Now we are going to see some case studies. There is a solved problem. This is a solved problem. But I will explain you this, and you please write, all of you, what would be the best solution for that. Some of you might have learned this, some of you might have gone through this, okay? But I want you all to think on your own, and you can write what would be the best solution for this, because we will be getting different solutions, right? Okay, the Tata Nana story I already told you, okay? That the incident, everything. Okay, that made Tata to develop the new small car, which is called the nano car. But it is a failure case, do you all know? Yes, why? What is the reason?
Marketing strategy.
One more I think.
Wrong marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is wrong by Tata.
Is it wrong or it is not up to the mark?
It's wrong and it is admitted by Tata on multiple occasions.
They used the word cheapest car.
Yes. So they feel that it's the cheapest car, so they felt that okay, they are not branding it properly. Okay, their marketing strategy is something different. Okay, it could not be used by everyone, and everyone, it touched their economical status too. So I can use an luxurious car. I can use this much car. They say that the cheapest car, no, it is little bit lower for my status, something like that. Any other answer?
Even the shape is not relative.
Shape. That made the people's minds. I told you, no, the brain will attract everything. You have to use both left brain and right brain. Our brain will think everything as a whole. Seeing the small car, the shape is not convenient. It's not sufficient for me. Okay, it is okay. It is not good for my family. Something like that. The shape. Anything else? And later, they were not able to stand in the market because of so much new development. That is the main thing which made this Tata Nano car a failure. Okay. Dr. Kalam worked on lightweight ortho calipers. How many of you know that? Okay, like, yes sir, please. Yes sir, you can just explain.
So once a doctor met Abdul Kalam and he asked, Abdul Kalam was working on some lightweight materials for ballistic missiles and all. So he asked him, by touching the material, he found it very light, and he asked Kalam sir and showed Kalam sir how disabled people face difficulty in carrying some 8 pounds weight leg. So Kalam sir developed with that material a leg, and it's like I think some 2 kgs, 1.8 to 2 kgs, and that made those disabled children to walk more comfortably.
Exactly. Thank you so much, sir. Please give him a big hand. So here's the invention. The invention or the innovation, whatever we call that is up to the need. What is the need? The disabled people who are carrying a lot of weight. So how we can reduce? So that is the problem statement. That is the problem. They are carrying already. They are not able to walk properly as how a human, normal human being is doing. So why should they carry a lot of weight? So that is the need for the invention. That is the need for the innovation is we have to reduce the weight. Then he developed the lightweight ortho calipers. That is the need. Designing of CT scan center. You all must have seen this, but not in India. Maybe one or two hospitals you would have seen. So this would be good for the elderly people. For the small children, we go for the MRI scanning, other scanning and all. They started crying. They started. They are afraid of this kind of things. So, any suggestions how it could be done? How we can convince the small kids? You can tell how you can convince. Yes. Used to give some syrup. Okay, so that they can sleep. Okay, good answer. Yes. Anything else? Design. Who told? Sir? Yes, sir? You can modify the design. Okay. Any other answer?
Not in the fully closed form, some
kind of open thing, but some equipment is equipment design. Okay. But if this is the design, we can modify it. Okay. Then shall we see what modification they have done in this? See, the modification which can be here. We did not think for because they are small kids. We did not think for completely changing and everything, the modern technology. That's good. But see how the small kids, it's something like a playground, something like a toy. So automatically they will start liking this. They will start climbing on this. And this worked out in the Stanford Hospital. Please browse. The Stanford hospitals are the best ones in applying the innovation, applying the design thinking principles. So this is how the design of CT scan center started working on innovation. See, like some of you have told, changing the environment completely. Okay, good? Fine. So that is one. How many of you heard about this? E-embrace. So when the baby was born, immediately, baby was born, if the E-embrace can keep with the warm, the same temperature for almost 4 hours. We used to keep them in incubator, no? So you want to transfer, because this particular hospital is not having the facility, the baby is born. But you have to transport the baby to some other hospital with good facility. So this E-embrace can hold the baby with same temperature, how mother is having, same temperature for maximum of 4 hours. So this helped a lot. This made so many small kids' lives, so many newborn babies' lives. So this is the best innovation till now. This is inexpensive, durable, portability, hygiene, safe and effective. All these are the needs. All these are the advantages of it. Okay. How many of you know this? Bank of America. I told you earlier the industry which used the design thinking principle in the best way. Which one? I will ask questions like this after. Just now I told. Just the previous slide I told. Yes? Exactly. The Stanford hospitals. Stanford hospitals and clinics, they are applying design thinking principle and they are very, very successful in it. If you browse, the cleanest hospital in the world is Stanford clinics and hospitals. Okay, they are applying the design thinking principle to make it clean and making it very looking. Okay, good looking. So what Bank of America is doing, they keep the change. So I'm going to buy a small product, small thing from a small shop. So with the cost is 91 rupees. I'm giving 100 rupees. How much change I will get back? 9 rupees. So the 9 rupees I will be getting as a small change. I don't want to carry it in my handbag. Okay? This is my handbag. Is there? Okay. Thank you. So I don't want to change because it is going to be very heavy. So what I do? I go home, I separate that 9 rupees, I put it in a small pot or small box or anything. Okay. So every day I am doing it. I am doing it every day. Later I am getting 200 rupees, I am getting some 51 rupees as a change. So I don't want to carry the 51 rupees, I keep it as a change. After 1 month, what will happen? That small savings will turn into a big savings. So one day at 1.5 point of time after 1 month, if I am getting 5,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, it's giving me happiness. They are following that principle. The Bank of America is following the principle, keep the change. They have introduced the debit cards and the credit cards, and they transfer 100 rupees, there will be the processing charge or the debit card charges of 1 rupee, 1.05 or 1.95, 1.75, something like that. They took that and they put it in the customer's account itself. After 1 month, it turned to a new savings for the customers. So that is how they are very successful. They have worked so many, they serve 2.5 million customers and they have created over 1 lakh new savings and 720 new checking accounts. This was the biggest administrative story, it was the biggest banking story in the society of banking. That is why the Bank of America is holding new records and creating new customers every year. And they have developed so many security technology also later. But this was the first innovation they started using the design thinking principle with IDEO. I told along with the IDEO, they made some agreement, they made some MOU with the IDEO and they started working on this. Okay, who are using the design thinking and innovation? We all know Procter and Gamble, Apple, Google, Snap Technologies, they are for the freshers, they are offering the highest package. How many of you know? Then we can tell one company which is using this app in India. Have you heard car technologies? Car technologies, KAR, car technologies, they are only taking SAP professionals. The starting salary is 80,000 for the freshers. You may have some, if you go for Google, Amazon, maybe higher than that, but for SAP, professional and training. So, IDEO, okay, Dash Bank, Australia, that's all this, Stanford, I told you, GE, Bank of America, PepsiCo. So, all they are successful only by applying the design thinking principles. So, designing of company logos, okay, you may be knowing that everywhere the design thinking principle is involved. The designing of icons, different icons, okay. So, on seeing this itself, you will be knowing, okay, what is this? PowerPoint, what is this? Microsoft Teams. So, designing that logo is very, very important because it should be catchy, people should be able to identify and understand it. Designing of user interface, okay, some web pages and other interfaces, mobile apps, UI, okay. So, sir, 12:45, sir, lunch break? 1 o'clock, okay. Right. Sir, I want in the afternoon, can we, sir, Murali sir, in the afternoon, can we have it as a team, afternoon session?
Yes, madam, you can.
Can we have a kind of table or this is enough? Because I want the people,
You are done, madam.
no,
What are
the charts and all, they have brought
I told you next day.
next day, second year. Okay. So, in the afternoon session, we will be working with this personas, designing of personas. Okay, before that in the afternoon session, I'll give you the first stage, stage 1 and stage 2. Then we can thinking of developing this personas. Okay? The persona will be something like in the first phase, we will look from other point of view, that is called empathy, okay? And we will think for the people. If I am choosing this madam, so I will think what this madam will think when attending my program. I have to think from her side. Okay, what she feels, what she says, what she writes, and what she does. Everything I have to think. And you can conduct so many surveys, so many interviews. Okay, that is called persona. And we are going to see different personas, and designing different emojis, and design thinking and innovation. So it is a process with the first we have to understand the users. From this we can form some more definition. It identifies and analyzes problems and needs, after which ideas are explored and analyzed. Okay? Along with innovation, what it is going to satisfy? It is going to satisfy the user requirements, finds creative solutions, and explore suitable technology, and results in new business enterprise or solves existing problems for an organization, right? Okay, design thinking innovation can also be applied for any field, any domain. Okay, I did not tell you. It is not restricted only to this. Okay, designing for extremes, you go with people with disabilities, people getting older, average users, and people who are under stress, and mobile and power users. Okay, the skills we needed for design thinking, this also we have seen so many times. Okay, imagination, visualization, learning, getting things, effectiveness, and interference. Okay, so I think 3 or 4 more slides. So I hope you all know this. You can ask questions yourself. Why it is being designed? What is being designed? What is the process of design? For whom it is being designed? What is the context place? How long will you take to design? These are all some samples only. Now, you are attending the faculty development program. I ask you all to write questions. How many questions? How many questions you can write? Why? Say for example, I'm telling you one example. You can write some other question also. Why I am attending the faculty development program? And for what you can write? What I am going to get out of it? What is the benefit of this activity? Like that you can please start writing. I give you 3 minutes of time. Then we complete 2 more slides. You can go for lunch break. It is now 12:40 to 12:45. We can read. So your given forum is attending faculty development program. So things that happen in mind, you can write different questions. The answer is up to you because you are only creating the questions. The answer is up to you. You can write that words alone first. Why, what, how, whom, where, when. Please note that keywords: why, what, how, who, where, and when. Start writing the questions. 1 minute over. We have 2 more minutes. Please make your thinking broader and write the answers. I write the questions. I'm not going to ask you the answers. Please write only the questions. We should ask questions, those who have not answered to them. Last 1 minute. Repeat another. Good. One question for one keyword, that is enough. Only one question for each. We may have 6 questions. Okay. Yeah, we can start getting some samples. Sir, can I read yours, sir? Sir? No problem, whatever you have. At least one question? No? Sir? Sir is very busy in writing and completing. Good, sir. I appreciate you. Please. Thank you, sir. So, sir has written, how can the present education scenario is suitably utilizing the design thinking, the present education scenario. Okay, after learning this design thinking principles and concepts, how can the present education scenario suitably utilizing the design thinking? Exactly, it is very much needed question, sir, for the society. Only by applying the design thinking concepts and principles, we will be able to increase our success rate. That would be the answer. But we are not here to discuss the answers. We are here to create questions. Then only you will be able to identify the problem statement and give the good solution. Please give a big thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can I get it from one more? Sir? Sir, yeah. Sir. Okay. Anyways, I'll read from both of them. Sir has written all the questions. Thank you so much, sir. Why I have to apply this FDP? You have to answer. Why I have to apply this FDP? Okay. What will I get out of it? Okay. How well it should be useful, something like that. Okay. Whom it should be beneficial? Where I have to apply? When I have to take the course? Oh, super, sir. Please give a big hand to sir. Thank you, sir. You have completed all the 6 questions, sir. You are very, very volunteer. Sir is volunteer. For that, please give a big hand to sir. Because before I ask, sir, madam is a green mind. Thank you. So the volunteership is very, very important. Why to attend FDP? Why to do job? Needed question. What is the purpose of attending this FDP? How do you reach the venue? Great, sir. You have applied lateral thinking. How do you reach the venue? Who did you approach for identifying venue? When did you reach the venue? Super. Very good, sir. Thank you so much. This is how it should be very simple. We should not break our head like this. I ask you to write a question. Like this, if you apply everything in a simpler way, it is easy for us to identify the problem and identify the answers. Good, sir. Thank you so much. Any volunteership? Girls? Oh. So many volunteers from the boys there. I should ask boys and girls. Because we all feel young when we come in to learn the boys versus girls. Okay. So, yeah. Why I am attending this FDP? Why design thinking is much important for innovation? How is FDP will be useful? Oh my God, who is this? Sir, so many questions. How can I use this insights and proceed? How I showcase the takeaways from this FDP to students where I can apply
apply this FDP knowledge, to whom I should develop a product by applying this knowledge, how I should pick about solution out of all the solutions. Exactly. I want to congratulate you for this because this is what we are going to this. One of the concepts in design thinking. I am happy that before attending this FDP, he has applied this. What is the byproduct of this design thinking convention? Super sir, excellent. Please once again give a big clap. Sir has completed meanwhile. Okay, I really appreciate all your volunteership and your energetic participation. Where can we get the ideal design thinking practices implemented in service sector or education sector or industrial sector? Okay, I really appreciate this question because, why? Because sir has written all the three sectors. You remembered all the three sectors. What are the three sectors? Education sector, industrial sector and services. So he combined all the three sectors in one question. And it's a good question too. Okay. If you are not able to answer, people used to say it's a good question. But we have an answer in design thinking. Okay, we'll discuss everything in detail. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Once again, give a big clap to sir. Only one sample from girls' side. Because I don't want to. One sample from girls, madam? No? Okay. No volunteership, madam? Madam was writing. So many. The full page is over. Why I am attending this FDP? Of course, what is the use of this FDP? How much interactively and attentively I am listening in the class. Yes, madam, you can answer for this because I am really happy. Is it interesting really? Okay, good, thank you. To whom I should deliver this lecture or knowledge? Where can I apply this concept in real life? Students are designing the solution. When I am going to, so see, I'm so sorry because she told when I am going to, so I thought when I am going home after completing this, she will try to thank God. She wrote, when I am going to start this design thinking. Good, very good. Big applause to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, why this now? Before you approach any problem, you have to ask all these questions. If you form, no need to get the answers. If you form the questions, you will get the solution. So before that, you need to ask questions like this: why, what, how, who, where, and when. So design thinking can be applied to all these levels. Up to 5 age, can be applied or not? You can say yes or no. Yes? Okay. Kids 5 to 8 years? Yes. Then children 8 to 12 years? Yes. Adults? Yes. Young professionals? Elderly people? For boys and girls? Is it separate only for boys, only for girls? The same thing can be applied only to boys. It's not for girls. Is there any strategy like that? No. Can be applied to both boys and girls? Physically marginalized? Yes. The persons with a disability? Others, everybody. Design thinking concepts and principles can be applied to all the domains, to all the persons, and in all the sectors. This is what you have to understand. People may think, I'm an engineering professional, why I should learn? I'm working in industry, why I should learn? I'm working for agriculture, why I should learn? I'm a student, why I should? No. It can be applied to everybody and it can be applied to any sector or any domain. So the design considerations before we go: design for play is a design for socializing, it is design for learning, it is design for some kind of creation, for spirit of inquiry, design for kind of experience, only for experience. Somebody would have told, okay, I'm not going to work anywhere, but I want to learn, I want to share the knowledge, I want to gain knowledge, only for the experience. And designing for the engagement. I want myself to get engaged. People used to say, once you cross 40 years, you have to learn new things. It's a new research 4 months before, because we started forgetting everything after 40 years. I'm not sure that only very few will be crossed 40, others all look very young. But please remember, when you cross 40, you have to learn new things. If you do not know right way to learn it. If you do not know swimming, learn it. If you do not know playing veena, learn it. Whatever you do not know, please learn it. Then only our nerves and brains, everything will be getting renovated. So, are we doing it for some kind of life engagement or business engagement? Now also you can apply the design thinking principle. So, some of the case studies I will share. this slides to you. Okay, at the end of the session, I will share it to you. For case studies, you can give it to your students or you yourself can develop a new solution for that. Kind of design thinking tools developed by IIT Mumbai. So in India, I told many examples like Bank of America, Stanford hospitals. In India, IIT Bombay, they are the pioneers of design thinking. They have a separate school of design thinking. They are offering so many courses in design thinking. These are the reference books for the design thinking. Okay, this book in our college, you know Balakrishna. Most of you know Balakrishna. This book will be very easy. It is easily available in the market. Very latest book. This is giving you a good strategy about all the design thinking principles and concepts. So you can take this particular book and you can go for that. If you go for advanced levels, you can take this book and book of design thinking. Okay, some of the reference links for the design thinking. Okay. So we have 5 more minutes of time. So what is the conclusion? See the products and services used for the past 20 years back. See what you are using now. Okay. And bring the products and services will be available in the next 20 years. Okay. Will you become a part of the developer or part of the user? What would be the outcome of this FDP? Do you want to be a developer or do you want to be a user? Of course, I am happy everybody is saying, more than 90% are telling that you want to be a developer. That is the success of this program. Okay, the future has many names. For the weak, it is unattainable. For the fearful, it is unknown. We used to say future is unknown. What should we do with that? It is for the people who are fearful. For the brave, it is a chance. Like Victor Hugo, a novelist, French novelist, says. So with this, I am closing the session 1 of day 1 of the faculty development program. Thank you so much. The excellent participants, excellent audience. Give a very big thanks to all of you. I said very big thanks. I said very big thanks. Still some of you are not clapping. I want everyone of you to clap. Okay, good. Thank you so much. And before we leave for lunch, before we yes sir, any questions?
No madam.
Yes.
You give this PPT to us.
Yes sir, I told. I will share everything. Whatever I am showing here, I will give all the content and material. Everything I will share. Okay, no worries. I'll create a drive link and share and give access to everyone. I cannot send through mail. I'll create a drive. Before I leave tomorrow evening, I will share it everything. Okay, before we leave, quick activity. Can we all do? So before that, once again I can tell one sample. How was the day 1 session 1?
Excellent.
Good. I'm also happy getting this. Just for the sake of me, you should not tell.
No,
Okay, from the bottom of the heart, you have to tell.
Madam, interesting.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Very interactive.
Interactive. Oh, that's so nice of you, sir. Thank you. Energetic. Oh, great. Yes, that's all. Interactive, enthusiastic, energetic, engaging. Thank you. Really, because it is not 1 to many, right? As I told you earlier, it is from many to 1. It should be many to 1 to 1 and also many to 1. In that way only we can create professionals, we can apply the design thinking principle. So if I am getting this kind of appreciation from you, I should thank you all for making me so energetic, making me so interactive. So big kudos to all of you. Once again, big thanks to all of you. Thank you so much. Now, after I told you, after we are going to have some kind of activities, okay? Before that, I want to make you all as a team. Some persons are missing, don't worry. We will put them in the last batch. Okay, now you can all tell. Okay, everybody is participant. Now everybody is participant, right? Okay. You can all tell how many people in the totally 40 or 50? No idea. Okay, so we can have 5 persons in a team. That will be good. We have so much people in a team. That will be clumsy. We'll have 5 persons in a team. So madam, you can tell one. Madam is 1, sir. 2. Up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Madam, please remember what number you told, sir. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, girls are on. Okay, no, so many girls will come. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, madam, your turn has come. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Sir, you can join. One more. Afternoon you will not do a meeting. Okay, so anyway you can join this session. Okay, afternoon we don't talk about the future. Okay, you can join the last team. Okay, now quickly, please quickly, before we leave for lunch, all of you, it is just 2 minutes activity. Just 2 minutes activity. All the ones, please join in. All the ones. Once, please come faster. All the ones here, all the ones here, all the two here. Please come. Make it faster. We have to feel energetic. We are all 16. Okay. All the ones here, please be seated. Please be seated. To make a round circle. All the twos here. All the threes here. Please. 3 here. All the 3 here. All the 4 here. 4. All the 4s. All the 5 here. Only 5. 25. All the 5 here. Yes. Please make a circle. Please. Let me check. All ones get settled? Yes. Good team. All the two not get settled. Please be seated. See them. 1, 2. Please face every one of you. This is 3. Okay, good. This is 4. Please be seated. Only 4 members are there for 4. Who is left with 4? One person is left in 4. How many people here? 2. 3. Everybody told only 3. You are not cheating, right? We can see here. 4. Only 4 members here. How come 7 members here available? Okay, anyone of you can at least try. So we always there with our friends. Okay, let us get share knowledge with everybody. This is 5. So you can join. Listen. Okay. So this is 5. Okay. Why you want to join easy also? Like right. So quickly, what are we going to do? Here also one also so many people. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So when you say 1, can you all raise your hand and you can just make a sound? 1. Yes. Make a sound. Yes. Good. 2. Yes. Okay. 3. Yes. Super. Team 3 so energetic. Team 4. Yes. Team 5. Yeah. Very big team. Okay. Good. Now, take 1 minute of time to discuss among yourself. You are going to select a leader and a timekeeper. Timekeeper will take care of all the activities. And leader, I will not tell you who is the leader. Okay. Take a leader. Choose a leader. Please quickly you discuss with your team members and who could be the leader. And at the end of 3 minutes, I want to know from each team who is the leader and who is the timekeeper. And leader is the one you can decide. Timekeeper is the person who takes care of all the activities in your team. Understood? And this is going to be used till the end of the target development program. Okay? So it is to develop the team building and to develop the leadership qualities. Please start. Your time starts now. The time starts now. 3 minutes of time. Make it faster. And you have to tell me why they are leader, why they are timekeeper.
I think madam.
Team 1 is very fast. Complete both. You have to estimate me. Good, very good. Team 2 is done. Still under discussion. Team 4, done. Still some. You need some clarification, sir. Okay, it's up to you. I leave it to you. I don't want to involve your internal politics. It's up to you. Team 3, still discussing. Team 5 is done. Team 5, done. Team 5, good. So team 2, done. Over. Done. Team 3, are you Okay. So let us hear from team 1. You have to tell me who is your team leader and why he is team leader, he or she. And who is timekeeper, why he or she is timekeeper. Because you would have observed some qualities or you would have discussed something. Why you have selected them as a leader, why you have selected them as a timekeeper. Who is telling? Who is telling this all this? Yes, please.
We elected easily.
Okay. Are you taking video?
No. ఉన్నా ఇచ్చిన పంపించిన
Boys, somebody can you help me?